We're here on the inaugural episode of NXT. The World Heavyweight Champion Chris Jericho taking on the Miz's rookie, Daniel Bryan.
I've been looking forward to this main event. WrestleMania is on the horizon, but tonight is a WrestleMania of sorts for all the NXT rookies.
Well, Daniel Bryan was excited earlier in the night to be out on the biggest stage of his life, but that was before he knew he was going to face a champion. He's going to have to learn to take Miz's advice if he wants to survive here. Bryan's been known to be a submission specialist on the independents, but Jericho has a few holds of his own to watch out for.
Listen, Daniel may be a submission machine, but you don't become a star in WWE without charisma. Bryan can't come up with a better catchphrase than The Miz because Daniel Bryan is not awesome. Daniel Bryan has the personality to make paint dry.
Harsh impact. Beautiful technique.
Leg sweep.
Nicely done.
Despite all of his actions from earlier tonight, I do have to respect the long journey Daniel Bryan's taken to find.
Is an internet darling who's excited for this opportunity, but he had no idea he was going to be facing the world head.
Shoulders on the mat. And an early kick out.
Yeah, it's gonna... take more than that. Oof. Whoa, Jericho able to avoid damage.
A cagey maneuver.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Hey, Daniel Bryan's looked all right at times in this match. I mean, he's been showing us why he's a world-renowned for his ground and pound attack.
World-renowned? What are you talking about? What world are you talking about? He's been on the independent scene. It's the first time he's ever been on television. This guy's a goof.
Nailed it. Look at Daniel Bryan strutting his stuff all over.
You know, Daniel Bryan comes out here and says he's been wrestling all over the world. But honestly, who cares? I've never heard of him until he showed up at NXT.
Well, the things you've never heard of could fill the entire internet, Cole. All the WWE pros have heard of Daniel Bryan. This guy's been competing on the independent scene for 10 years. Daniel Bryan's ready to go in a lot of people's opinion.
Oh, right in the face.
Destroyed. That's a good way to find yourself on the list of Jericho.
Cole, I mentioned how Daniel Bryan's gained some traction on the independents, but I think you're still dumbfounded.
Brings down his opponent, and here it is, Corey.
The yes lock is applied. Will his opponent tap?
Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are. You don't want to get locked into that move for a long time.
And another reversal.
Seems like we're back where we began, Michael. Emotions have been running high all night, guys. Daniel Bryan has to put everything that happened earlier in the rearview mirror and focus on Chris Jericho.
Oh, nasty impact.
Boom! What an elbow. Daniel Bryan's getting all fired up.
Whoa, Jericho able to avoid damage.
What a cagey maneuver.
You know, Byron, I have to wonder if Daniel Bryan is still thinking about earlier tonight when his pro mentor, Miz, slapped him across the face.
Well, any man that gets slapped has got to carry that embarrassment for some time, especially with it coming on your first day on the job.
Is that something Yoshi Tatsu taught you, Byron? Miz did say he's going to slap some personality into his rookie.
I have to admit the NXT rookies have been fairly feisty tonight with their WWE pros, to say the least. But there's been no bigger offender than Daniel Bryan.
Bit of ungratefulness shown on the part of Daniel Bryan. To say he wasn't pleased to have The Miz as his WWE pro was the real slap in the face tonight.
Oh, that kind of hit brings back bad memories. Returning to Daniel Bryan not wanting The Miz as his pro, I do see Bryan's point. Daniel has a career performing in the ring that is twice as long as The Miz.
But he hasn't been in the WWE, Byron. The Miz is well within his right as a pro, as a mentor, to show Daniel Bryan motivation through humiliation.
Ooh,
what an uppercut! Oh, dragon screw.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
You can say whatever you want to say about The Miz. He's a loudmouth, but he's the Unified Tag Team Champion. He's the United States Champion. And the fact of the matter is, this guy, Daniel Bryan, has to show some respect for the WWE Pro.
Yeah, respect is due to The Miz. I mean, just because Miz comes out here in the WWE Universe disrespects him for absolutely no reason, doesn't give Bryan the permission to do the same thing.
Whoa, Jericho able to avoid damage.
What a cagey maneuver.
Observing the relationship between The Miz and Daniel Bryan, I don't think there's any chance Bryan is going to forget the embarrassment he went through earlier. So what if Daniel Bryan doesn't want to show Miz any respect?
What if he's going to get the hell beaten out of him? What's going to happen? He's not going to make it far if he continues discord with The Miz.
What uppercut!
That'll cost some teeth.
Miz on the outside, mentoring Daniel. Nice takedown of Daniel.
The yes lock! The yes lock is applied! That's a good way to find yourself on the list of Jericho.
Pinfall attempt here from Daniel Bryan. And the kick out.
There is no quit in this man tonight. Daniel Bryan offering some American and Japanese flavor right here.
Byron questioned Chris Jericho's current mindset. I'll tell you what's going through Jericho's mind. Perhaps teaching this rookie some respect, teaching him why he's the best in the world, and that no rookie is a match for the World Heavyweight Champion. Flying forearm. He's lining him up.
Ooh. Combo breaker!
Come on, Jericho, put that...
He's got him down. This is it. 3. Jericho just had enough with this rookie. And here's another glance at these superstars in action.
Oh, I can't believe this.
Daniel Bryan fought valiantly, but just couldn't hang with the champ.
Yeah, this time, experience was just too much for Daniel Bryan. Big time!
We're on the inaugural episode of NXT. The World Heavyweight Champion Chris Jericho taking on the Miz's rookie, Daniel Bryan.
I've been looking forward to this main event. WrestleMania is on the horizon, but tonight is like a WrestleMania of sorts for all the NXT rookies.
Well, Daniel Bryan was excited earlier in the night to be out on the biggest stage of his life. But that was before he knew he was going to face the World Heavyweight Champion. He's going to have to learn to take Miz's advice if he wants to survive here. From behind. Down with a neck breaker.
Daniel Bryan has had compounding problems tonight, and the main one is standing ringside.
Yeah, but Miz isn't in the ring, Saxton. The World Heavyweight Champion is. If Daniel Bryan has an issue with the Miz, now is not the time to worry about it.
Oh, shoulder breaker. Ooh, he's got the shoulders down. And Jericho pops the shoulder up.
Very nice.
I'm still watching The Miz lurking at ringside. Why is The Miz even out here? The way he's treated Daniel Bryan has been demoralizing. There's no reason for The Miz to be out here.
Where do you want him to be, Byron? That's where he's supposed to be. He's Daniel Bryan's mentor. Just because Miz humbled Bryan earlier doesn't mean he's completely given up on his rookie. What a strike.
Do you think that Chris Jericho might become a believer here tonight? I think the WWE Universe is starting to become a believer in Daniel Bryan.
No. What I think is Chris Jericho is a 6-time world champion. He's a 9-time Intercontinental champion. He's a pro to a rookie that shows him respect, and Jericho is out here to put this Bryan goof in his place. Boom! This might be it.
Oh, my.
He goes for the cover. Kick out. Wow.
He's flipped the switch, that's for sure.
With this being the first night of NXT, the whole purpose of this show is to find the next breakout star, the next main eventer. In my mind, in my estimation, Daniel Bryan did not start off on the right foot.
No, he didn't, but I love this whole concept, Cole. It's trial by fire. We have the opportunity to get some real insight into the personality, or lack thereof, of 8 NXT rookies looking to achieve a WWE dream.
Oh boy, he is whooped.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
Ooh, what impact. Hey, Daniel Bryan's looked all right at times in this match. I mean, he's been showing us why he's a world-renowned for his ground and pound attack.
World-renowned? What are you talking about? What world are you talking about? He's been... Oh, nice takedown. They're going to lock it in. Lapel lock. The lapel lock is in.
There it is.
How is Jericho going to remain alive?
He'll find a way.
Emotions have been running high all night, guys. Daniel Bryan has to put everything that happened earlier in the rearview mirror and
looking for the win. Is he done? How'd he do that?
I don't know, Michael, but good thing. I don't think he could have taken much more of that.
Not where he wants to be right now.
Hey, he got himself into this mess.
He's got to get himself out of it now.
I don't like the look in his eye here, folks.
Look out!
Definitely not where you want to be right now.
Gotta find a way to get out of this, Michael.
He thinks he has it. Early kick out. Referee right on top of the action.
Well, unfortunately, yes movements don't die that easily.
You can say whatever you want to say about The Miz. He's a loudmouth, but he's the Unified Tag Team Champion. He's the United States Champion. And the fact of the matter is, this guy, Daniel Bryan, has to show some respect for the WWE Pro.
Yeah, respect is due to The Miz. I mean, just because The Miz comes out here in the WWE Universe disrespects him for absolutely no reason doesn't give Bryan the permission to do the same thing.
Observing the relationship between The Miz and Daniel Bryan, I don't think there's any chance Bryan is going to forget the embarrassment he went through earlier. So what if Daniel Bryan doesn't want to show Miz any respect?
What if he's going to get the hell beaten out of him? What's going to happen? He's not going to make it far if he continues discord with The Miz.
Oh boy, he is rolling. You gotta believe this one's drop kick hits the mark. But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize?
Will he be victorious? Counter here. He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
Man, Daniel Bryan is just playing with his opponent.
He wants no part of the outside.
Chris Jericho is just a step behind there, guys.
Attack to the midsection.
He's flipped the switch, that's for sure.
Daniel Bryan just stopped dead in his tracks, man. He's in bad shape now. I think we know what this is. No, he reverses it. He's got him covered.
And Bryan gets the shoulder up.
Still too fresh.
Chris Jericho doing a great job of turning that around.
Oh, what impact!
You can turn it on in a hurry.
Oh, my goodness, crushing it!
Going for it. Trying to step through.
There it is. It's locked in.
The walls.
To think, I almost wrote him off earlier.
One! Daniel Bryan kicks out easily.
Can you believe this? Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Chris Jericho has him in his sights.
Going for home breaker. That was nasty.
Come on, Jericho. Put that stupid idiot away.
What a strike. Now look at Jericho.
First.
Cover here. 1, 2. And he got a near fall out of it.
Right now, I just don't know what it's going to take.
The intensity of this match has been incredible.
Beautiful technique. Oh, nasty impact.
Wow, that was some reversal by Daniel Bryan.
He has him right where he wants him.
Uh-oh, Bryan looking for it.
Got him at the S-lock.
That might have done it, Cole.
How is Jericho going to remain alive?
He'll find a way.
Here we go. Daniel Bryan is in position.
Yeah, if he hits this, the match is over.
Takes him down hard.
You gotta love that kind of aggression.
Penny in predicament. 2. A kick out, and you can see the frustration starting to build.
He needs to change something fast, guys.
Oh, he goes low.
Oh, what disrespect. This one's over by way of disqualification.
Ooh, what impact. We're on the inaugural episode of NXT. The World Heavyweight Champion, Chris Jericho, taking on the Miz's rookie, Daniel Bryan.
I've been looking forward to this main event. WrestleMania is on the horizon, but tonight is a WrestleMania of sorts for all the NXT rookies.
Well, Daniel Bryan was excited earlier in the night to be out on the biggest stage of his life. But that was before he knew he was going to face the World Heavyweight Champion. He's going to have to learn to take Miz's advice if he wants to survive here.
Oh, man, jarring headbutt.
Vicious strike. I've got to say, I'm surprised to see Bryan actually testing the champion here a bit. It must be the inspiration from The Miz that's propelling this offense. Boom, what impact.
Devastating elbow.
With this being the first night of NXT, the whole purpose of this show is to find the next breakout star, the next main eventer. In my mind, in my estimation, Daniel Bryan did not start off on the right foot.
No, he didn't, but I love this whole concept, Cole. It's trial by fire. We have the opportunity to get some real insight into the personality, or lack thereof.
Shoulders on the mat. He's a long way from a 3 count, I can tell you that.
Gonna take more than that.
Harsh impact. Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
Here we go. Looks like he has other plans here.
I think he was just looking to soften him up a little here. Michael, do you think that Chris Jericho might become a believer here tonight? I think the WWE Universe is starting to become a believer in Daniel Bryan.
No. What I think is Chris Jericho is a 6-time world champion. He's a 9-time Intercontinental champion. He's a pro to a rookie that shows him respect, and Jericho is out here to put this Bryan goof in his place. Oh, an elbow drop. He's making a statement here with this attack. Daniel Bryan with a slick reversal.
To tear the features clean off your face. There it is.
Miz on the outside mentoring Daniel Bryan. Chris Jericho, the World Heavyweight Champion, who defends the championship against Edge at WrestleMania.
Yeah, what could be going through Chris Jericho's mind knowing that in 33 days at WrestleMania, Jericho will go one-on-one with Edge? Overlooking this rookie right now could be dangerous for Jericho.
Can you say Daniel Bryan's a social loser and that he's the biggest nerd you've ever seen? I guess you don't have any mirrors in your house, do you?
Byron questioned Chris Jericho's current mindset. I'll tell you what's going through Jericho's mind. Perhaps teaching this rookie some respect, teaching him why he's the best in the world, and that no rookie is a match for the World Heavyweight Champion.
Oh, I'm thinking the champion is starting to realize he underestimated this rookie.
Jericho's in trouble. Can we be seeing a monumental upset?
Monumental upset would be an absolute understatement.
Emotions have been running high all night, guys. Daniel Bryan has to put everything that happened earlier in the rearview mirror and focus on Chris Jericho.
He can turn it on in a hurry.
And it's Bryan showing some agility.
Listen to the WWE Universe come alive for Daniel Bryan.
Wait a minute.
Michael, do you think that Chris Jericho might become a believer here tonight? I think the WWE Universe is starting to become a believer in Daniel Bryan.
No. What I think is Chris Jericho's...
Uh-oh, the double leg.
He's going for it if he can step through.
Can Jericho turn him over?
He's got it. Walls of Jericho locked in.
Come on, Jericho. Put that stupid idiot away.
Daniel Bryan really needs to dig down deep and fast.
No, he breaks out of it. But this may very well be it. And he got a near fall out of it.
Y2J is not giving up his title of being the best in the world.
He's playing with him now.
Oh, the yes lock is cinched in.
Oh, nice takedown. They're going to lock it in. Lapel lock. The lapel lock is in.
That's a good way to find yourself on the list of Jericho. How is Jericho going to remain alive?
He'll find a way.
Nailed it. Here's Chris.
That might have done it, Cole.
And he goes for the pin. 2. No, kick out.
How in the world? Oh boy, he is rolling.
Now the old vicious head crank.
Look at the torque.
Oh, that'll mess up the neck. Can he score the pin?
Maybe.
Digging deep for a kick out.
Well, unfortunately, yes movements don't die that easily.
What a stomp.
Good grief. We're starting to see the damage take its toll on Bryan now. It's a time where a veteran like Jericho can take advantage.
Yeah, it's the smell of blood in the water. The champ could be looking to close this one out.
There's no way way that Jericho's going to lose to this guy.
Yeah, but the way this match is going, it's a real possibility.
Jericho, though, needs a breather, and he rolls out of the ring to try to do that.
Wise maneuver from a wily veteran.
I'm not sure if Jericho's going to get much rest time.
What's this guy doing? Daniel Bryan with a suicide dive right off the announce desk.
Looks like Bryan might have bounced off the announce desk himself.
I don't think Miz liked the fact that Bryan threw his body in harm's way, and I can't say I blame him. What's this guy thinking?
Wow, you can see this has hurt Jericho. He's definitely in trouble.
Whoa, down he goes.
That was impressive, Cole.
Who can turn it on in a hurry?
He's bringing it back inside. The ring now.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
Boom, what an elbow.
Whoa, Jericho able to avoid damage.
What a cagey maneuver. Oh, no.
Would you look at the disgusting smirk on Jericho's face?
Daniel Bryan offering some American and Japanese flavor right here.
He doesn't want to do this outside the ring.
Jericho double leg.
Looking for the walls of Jericho, trying to roll him on his belly.
There it is. It's locked in.
The walls.
Here's his moment, Michael.
Chris Jericho has him in his sights.
Here comes breaker. That was nasty.
What a comeback.
Daniel Bryan really needs to dig down deep and fast.
Here he goes for the win.
Can he close it out?
3. Jericho just had enough with this rookie. How about another look at some of the highlights?
And this is how he ended it.
Daniel Bryan fought valiantly, but just couldn't hang with the champ.
Yeah, this time, experience was just too much for Daniel.
We're on the inaugural episode of NXT. The World Heavyweight Champion Chris Jericho taking on the Miz's rookie, Daniel Bryan.
I've been looking forward to this main event. WrestleMania is on the horizon, but tonight is like a WrestleMania of sorts for all the NXT rookies.
Well, Daniel Bryan was excited earlier in the night to be out on the biggest stage of his life, but that was before he knew he was going to face the World Heavyweight Champion. He's going to have to learn to take Miz's advice if he wants to survive here.
You can say whatever you want to say about The Miz. He's a loudmouth, but he's the Unified Tag Team Champion. He's the United States Champion. And the fact of the matter is, this guy, Daniel Bryan, has to show some respect for the WWE Pro.
Yeah, respect is due to The Miz. I mean, just because Miz comes out here in the WWE Universe disrespects him for absolutely no reason, doesn't give Bryan the permission to do the same thing.
Observing the relationship between The Miz and Daniel Bryan, I don't think there's any chance Bryan is going to forget the embarrassment he went through earlier. So what if Daniel Bryan doesn't want to show Miz any respect?
What if he's going to get the hell beaten out of him? What's going to happen? He's not going to make it far if he continues discord with The Miz.
Here's a cover.
You're not going to win many matches that easily.
Nice kick out there.
Despite all of his actions from earlier tonight, I do have to respect the long journey Daniel Bryan's taken to finally make it to WWE.
Well, Bryan is an internet darling who's excited for this opportunity, but he had no idea he was going to be facing the World Heavyweight Champion out of the gate.
Ooh! Knocked off his feet.
Now that's a takedown. Whoa, Jericho able to avoid damage.
What a cagey maneuver.
You gotta believe this one's over.
Oh!
Oh my goodness, crushing it. I have to admit the NXT rookies have been fairly feisty tonight with their WWE pros, to say the least. But there's been no bigger offender than Daniel Bryan.
Bit of ungratefulness shown on the part of Daniel Bryan. To say he wasn't pleased to have The Miz as his WWE pro was a real slap in the face tonight.
He's flipped the switch, that's for sure.
Irish whip.
He drop kick. That almost came out of nowhere.
But now, can Bryan make the most of this?
Returning to Daniel Bryan not wanting The Miz as his pro, I do see Bryan's point. Daniel has a career performing in the ring that is twice as long as The Miz.
But he hasn't been in the WWE, Byron. The Miz is well within his right as a pro, as a mentor, to show Daniel Bryan motivation through humiliation.
Uh-oh, what's this? Daniel Bryan is in all kinds of trouble.
This is not going to end well for Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan has had compounding problems tonight, and the main one is standing ringside.
Yeah, but Miz isn't in the ring, Saxton. The World Heavyweight Champion is. If Daniel Bryan has an issue with The Miz, now is not the time to worry about it. He can turn it on in a hurry.
He's got it! Walls of Jericho! Locked in! Nobody does it quite like him. Let me tell you, moves like that result in early retirement. I'm still watching The Miz lurking at ringside. Why is The Miz...
Jericho just had enough with this rookie.
And here's a look back at some of the action from the previous match.
And so it goes.
Daniel Bryan fought valiantly, but just couldn't hang with a champ.
Yeah, this time, experience was just too much for Daniel Bryan.
And listen, Miz has got to be so disappointed.